like a spoiler, but they couldn't find any, that particular sign.
I think it was a wise decision to bring that back there.
Yeah, it doesn't look very encouraging. I mean, it took a lot of work to get in much further down. I suppose a little bit of careful rock shifting you might be able to see where there's a prospect of getting further, but I don't know where all the bloody rocks come from. Okay, so here we are at the bottom, near the bottom of Benscar mine shaft number 3, the deepest one so far. Some nice pockets in the wall there, as you can see, of what I believe is coxcomb barytes, barium sulphate. There's quite a lot of nodules, some more over here, which aren't quite as pretty. You can see the typical characteristic dome shape, and there's pockets all round in the walls. There's exposures of sort of thin films of azurite there, blue, and there's little bits of malachite as well in places. The shaft has been blasted, or more recently perhaps it's been blasted. There's evidence of fairly modern blasting. They're quite small diameter holes, which would only be used with high explosives rather than gunpowder. So I would say the mining here has been done more recently. Now whether there was an older shaft before that, I don't know, it's hard to tell. But there's a bit of evidence of mineral collecting as well, I think. Amongst the rubble there are some examples of calcite and barytes with traces of malachite, which is green copper carbonate, and the azurite is blue copper carbonate.
And you think that
Well, I've been down.
does go on.
I've dug down there. Originally there's a woolly back there laid out on the floor, and beyond it was obviously what had been piled up rocks, and so I pulled them back, and there was some corrugated iron underneath. But there's only rubble underneath that again. But at the side of the woolly back, against the left-hand wall, it does go down a bit further yet. So, but I assume it's just full of rubble. I don't think there'll be anything open. Digging it out, you'd have to pull it out to the surface. There's nowhere to stack stuff. I'm going up another level again in the vein.
Just watching this one. Go on, wiggle it a bit more. Go on. Oh, okay.
don't know if you can see it from that angle, but this face is covered in big chunky crystals of calcite here, with coxcomb varieties in amongst it. And on quite a lot of the rocks around here you've got the malachite, the green malachite, especially down here, all that wall there to your left. All the way along there is coated in malachite. There's evidence that this is more natural than some of it. Oh, there's a moth. Moth on the roof there. You see it? We're getting near the top of the vein now. In fact, that is the top of the vein up there. A lot more natural passage. There are quite a lot of false floors of stalagmite. You've got stalagmite floors coming down the wall. So much more evidence of natural stuff. But there isn't a lot of mineral, of course, because the natural passages have probably washed it away. Not more, can't get any higher than that, that's the highest level. Right.
And there's a bit of malachite here.
Yeah, there's lots of it.
There's some nice minerals, they're only very small.
Get that and jizzle you, Bob.
There's a very nice sheep.
Sheep? Is it still alive?
What?